guy who goes to church. Yeah, no, you confused me. Herman Linklater, or whatever the fuck that dude's name is. The guy who, well, not spoiler alert. Well, no one's gonna fucking watch the show if they were gonna watch it. But the guy who like gets bit and then like turns into a vampire thing. Yeah, no, that's not. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. You just confused the actors. Yeah, I knew the guy who played the kid from E.T. He was also in Mike Flanagan's other work, Hill House. He was also plays a lot of dads. He was a dad in that too.
Ooh. Hey Nathan.
Fuck off! I fucking punched in my
Damn,
password
because he doesn't want
correctly.
to talk to you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
Alex,
not.
fuck off. What
Hide your
else?
kids, Nathan.
Alright. Yes, Alex. What?
I started streaming. Could you check to see if it's like working okay?
Okay.
You know, the
Alex
Chronicles
is
of
just gonna
Narnia, the
come up to
Lion, the
your
Witch,
house
and
when
the
you're
audacity
older.
of this bitch.
Alright. Okay, so midnight.
Sorry, not
First,
fucking.
first I need to like double clarify these actors.
Oh,
Hamish is his first name. Hamish Linklater. Father Paul Hill.
His name is Hamish.
Yeah, it's a weird name.
What do you
The
taste like?
person you're
Hamish.
thinking of is Henry Thomas, who plays Ed Flynn. So
Okay.
yeah, you can confuse the roles,
Hamish.
but both actors are in the show. Yes, yeah, no. Yeah, that blew my mind like years ago when I was watching Hill House and I found that out. I was like, oh fuck, like that
fucking.
guy used to play Elliot from
His
ET.
net
Yeah, no,
worth is only
still kind of blows my mind.
1.5 million. I feel like it should be worth a lot more. Like at least 15.
Yeah, I don't
Because he's
really
been
know. I
in
don't
a
really pay
lot
attention
of
to that.
films.
I feel like he's resurgence. Like I haven't really seen him since he was a kid. I kind of forgot about him, but everything
Well, no, he was actually in
him and Mike
quite a bit of
Flanagan has
films.
done is it's been great. Like, he's a solid actor. Like I could have gone with my life not knowing he was the ET kid, and I would have been like, this is a great mature adult actor. But now I feel like that's all I see. But
It's
hopefully
like,
that doesn't skew my
oh,
opinion.
what
Okay,
film did
I'm
you
about to
do
check out
first?
your stream, Alex.
Oh, I did E.T. And what are you doing now? Oh, I'm doing Midnight Mass. What's Midnight Mass about? Murder.
Testing my voice on stream. Say something for me, Alex.
Oh, I'm not gonna say
I
that.
like little boys.
Hello. I was gonna do what I do when I don't stream. Hey, welcome to the stream. This is Metal Arms. We're also doing Xbox, the original Xbox today. Welcome to the stream.
What's up, everybody? Douchebag McDicksucker here
Oh,
with
and
another
also
wappy
welcome to the
zappy
stream.
gameplay video. Today we're going to be talking about my crippling addiction.
Banned.
Too bad I don't have PhD.
Yeah, everyone sounds good on stream. My audio sounds a little bit robotic. Don't know why. Probably the shitty ass
You
Razer mic.
sound
But other than that,
good.
everyone sounds good. Alex sounds the
sound
best, obviously,
pretty
because he's streaming.
good.
How's the
It's coming from
picture?
the source. Yeah, true. I'm watching this on my laptop, mind you. So
Oh,
the darks are
fuck
really
that,
dark,
that's
but I
creepy.
think that just might be my monitor. Gameplay looks fluid.
This
Not
game runs really
seeing
well.
much of like tearing. What are you playing, by the way? Oh wait, no,
Watch
it's right
Your
there.
Neighbor's
Description,
Kid
Metal
Simulator.
Arms. Yeah, let me bring you up on my TV and see if the colors are different. Because this isn't really like the best.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in the preview
Test.
window. The game is also a little dark. I'm like playing in a cave.
Yeah, well, also it's like an old game too, so
Yeah.
What game?
it's not really mixed
It's
well.
called Metal Arms.
A glitch in the system.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's one of Christian's favorite PS2 games. Well, it's multi-plat. It's
Yeah, it definitely looks better on my TV.
You should play that one mecha video game where you're the president and you're flying around like
Metal
those
Wolf
patriotic-
Chaos?
Yeah, you should play that.
Oh, also Chaos.
Who's the real enemy here?
Guild
It's like a
is
Nazi
bullshit.
having a midlife crisis. Hans, are we the bad guys?
Oh, Hans.
Get back here, you fucking legs.
Wait a minute. I didn't want to be a Nazi. I didn't sign up for this.
Is this a PS1 or PS2 game?
This is an Xbox game.
Ooh. I don't know why I thought you were playing on the new PlayStation Plus program.
I'd
So you're
talk
streaming on
louder if I
Xbox,
could
okay.
on
Ooh, I see
stream
your-
anyway.
I just
but
saw you
unfortunately, I
point
don't
your
wanna
controller
wake
at the
up my
camera.
parents.
Move, legs! Fuck.
Was that an Xbox controller or was that a third-party controller? So it was like wired.
Original Xbox controller.
Oh, by the way, somebody bring
okay.
their PS2 to Too Many Games so we can play Mobile Suit Gundam Federation versus Yan, and I can add insult to injury.
I could bring it.
So to answer the question, yeah, Alex can bring it because I'm not bringing my fucking PS3.
PS2.
I know,
Well,
but
I
I
know, his
have the
is-
launch PS3 that plays
Yeah,
PS2
he has
games.
the, Oh shit! Okay.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Where do I start? Okay. Do I have lives in this? No, probably not.
have failed. We'll do it next time.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
Trying
No,
to
not
blast
really,
the
but thank you
fucking
for,
bridge.
thank you for offering.
Oh, I see this man at a bagel shop.
There we go.
I mean, like, if somebody says, you wanna know how I... Like, do you think that would have ended the Dark Knight film if you just said no thank you to that? You wanna know how I got these scars? Actually, no thank you, but I appreciate the offer. Oh,
They were out of everything, bagel.
okay.
You know
And
what
that
I
was
had
the
to do
end.
next.
I
They
got
said
really
they only
mad at
had
the barista.
sesame seeds.
I told
That's
them
not
the
at
TV
everything,
and the-
bagel.
I got mad at the
Bro,
barista because
there's
all
a
I was
bagel
trying to
place
tell
near
them was
me.
that they had the wrong video mode on the flat screen in the eating area, so it looked like a soap opera.
That made me go crazy.
There's a bagel place near me that's so fucking good, yet so fucking expensive. It should not be $12 for a fucking bagel, but they know people are willing to pay it because they're dirty little sluts.
Damn, what do they put on it? Fucking horse semen?
Lox.
Don't.
Cream cheese lox. Fucking
When
olives.
you say
Oh, it's
locks,
fucking-
what do you mean by locks?
Lox are like...
Like they literally
salmon-
take
smoked
metal
salmon
chain link
slice.
locks and like literally
No,
put it
well,
through
that's
the
where
hole
my
of the
mind
bagel.
goes to. It's like, yeah, just some metal shavings. That
They
cream
put it through
cheese,
the.
please.
They put it through the hole.
I actually had a bagel today, funnily enough. I don't usually have bagels often, but
Just walking.
when I do,
Just
I
walking.
have a cream cheese strawberry bagel.
I got this sparkling beverage today from Taco Bell. It was Lipton iced tea, but it was like sparkling dragon dragon passion, I think it was called. It's like a mixture of
Passion
dragon
fruit?
fruit. No, it's a mixture of dragon
There's
fruit and passion
subtitles.
fruit.
Ah,
It
interesting.
was pretty
okay.
good.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Dragon fruit's good. Passion fruit's good.
You know,
Combining
sounds
two good
good.
things most likely will make a even better thing. Yeah, I can tell you right now, that's probably not an option at my Taco Bell.
Oh, dude, Baja Blast is cocaine at every Taco Bell. If you don't get Baja Blast when you go to Taco Bell, there's something wrong with you, and you need to be like checked.
No, I'm
Baja
good.
Blast like
I
years.
used to get Baja Blast anytime I went to Taco Bell, but then I completely swore off soda like a year and a half ago.
Well, no,
so,
that's different.
yeah.
If you swore off soda, I respect that. But like, there are some people who are like, no, I'm not gonna get Baja Blast at all, and you kind of just look at them like, who hurt you?
Really annoying too because I gotta be that guy whenever I go to like a fast food place. Like, what do you have that isn't soda? Because all they list on the window is like the soda products, but I know they have more than that.
We
And
have
so they
water
gotta-
on tap.
Yeah, like I used to always get pink lemonade from Taco Bell, but then they got rid of it for some reason. So then I tried that dragon fruit thing I just said, and it was pretty good.
I've actually reintroduced soda into my diet.
Ree.
Interesting.
I have discovered that as long as you have a smaller fast food meal, I lose about 1 pound a day. Like, here's what I do for food usually. I'll go out, get a
We're
McDouble.
aware. We're
I'll
aware
get a
of your
McDou-
avocado toast with banana.
No, not anymore. I haven't done that in a while. I was like losing my
Been a
mind.
while.
I gave up. That I gave the avocado toast and pudding because it wasn't really taking me anywhere. So I like usually for lunch I'll just get like one medium-sized fries, a regular hamburger from McDonald's, and a sweet tea. And then for dinner I'll have a peanut butter protein cereal bowl, and it's actually really fucking good. And I lose a pretty good amount a day.
I remember when Christian Bale was trying to lose weight for that one movie he was in. He said his diet was literally just like an apple and a cup of coffee a day. That's how he ended up making himself look like a skeleton for that movie.
I mean, that's what fucking Joaquin Phoenix did for the Joker,
Oh, is that
too.
the one where he's like a fucking homeless person?
I think it's The Machinist.
It's The Machinist, yeah. I actually
Is
just
there,
watched
like-
that for the first time like a year or
Although
so ago.
I remember Christian Bale was also interviewed too. You know, he's like, "Oh yeah, getting really thin for that movie's hard." He's like, "But beefing up for Batman was always hard."
Mhm.
I love how I got a fucking code for Resident Evil Reverse when the fucking Resident Evil 3 remake came out, and it's now only just coming out this October. Like, I still haven't
Jesus.
redeemed. Like, my code is not redeemable until then, and I've had it for like what 2 years now. Whenever the Resident Evil 3 remake came out, because they like delayed it.
I don't think anyone gives a shit about it anymore.
I will play it when it comes out. One, because it's obviously free because I got a code
I
for
will
it.
too. But...
And two, I remember playing the beta, and it's honestly, even though I've never been a fan, like their latest tries for the past couple iterations of trying to do Resident Evil multiplayer have been bad. I actually kind of had fun with Reverse. I wasn't a huge fan of the last multiplayer we got, where it was like team based, like hero
Oh,
based.
was it the one where the guy was like he
It's like where you-
controlled everything? And
Yeah,
then it
like
was
one
for
play- it was-
you.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like the French-sounding guy.
But this one, Reverse, is literally just PvP. So you pick your Resident Evil character and you just run around the map and kill each other. It's as simple as it gets.
I was just reading something funny. Someone's like, we go out of map bounds. Everyone's trying to kill us immediately.
Also, too, Nathan, when you play Sifu on like easy, whenever you die, there's no like counter that increases. It's just every time you die, you gain a year.
Oh, that's nice.
And also, too, you know how like the highest purple item you can get in the thing is to lower your death counter number to 0?
Hmm.
Oh, you didn't know that. In easy mode, it like deducts 5 years from your age.
Hmm.
Or Crew 5, report to Section 8. Or Crew 5, report to Section 8.
Oh, we have an ally. Come, ally.
That was like their original idea. Aloy was a dude. His name was Ally.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Not here. Oh shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So they accidentally priced Tekken 2 at $10,000, bro. I can't with this shit. It's so funny. And it's just a screenshot of like the PlayStation Store and this old ass Tekken game. It's like 10K.
Can you buy the classic games, or do you have to have the service?
Not every. I did some checking. As someone, well, I have the membership, but it still shows me when shit's like just purchased separatelyable, if that's even a word. And it's like a small few. The major, like it's like 2 or 3 of each like system. It's not like you really need the membership if you really want it.
Hmm.
Like most of the games.
Ah. Oof. Better without my head.
I will say, it did detect. They kept their word. It did detect some of the classic games that I had already paid for on PS3, and let me just download them. Although there was a little bug with it this morning, that's why I retweeted that Ghost Rider thing with that Toy Story 2 game, because that's like one of the best fucking licensed movie games ever made. And I remember I owned it on PS3, and every time I clicked on it, it said, "You can't play this because you own it." I'm shitting you not. It's like it's conflicting with it, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like, "Add to library." I'm like, "Thank you."
You can't play this because you fucking own it.
It was very smooth. I thought the transition was going to be weird, but it was literally like, "Which one do you want to switch to?" And I literally hit boink, paid the fee, and then Bob's your uncle. It's sad because not every like classic game has trophies. It's up to the developer, but it's still cool that some of them do. Like I wish Wild Arms had them. I love when RPGs have trophies, but Wild Arms doesn't. Oh no, actually, I think it does. Never mind.
Security, can you check on a disturbance in the control room?
This guy's fucking screaming agony.
Cleanup crew in the main bedroom stack.
Ah, leave me alone. Ah, shit. Oh, why don't I use my grenades? I'm dumb. Piece of shit. Way to stick up my stream. Melee. Die.
Are we getting a Square Enix conference this week or for Summer Games Fest? Did you figure out if that's happening or not?
I think they announced a couple weeks ago that they're not.
Okay. So I guess Capcom was the last one for me.
Come on. What the fuck?
It's funny, Square Enix had a trilogy there. They're like, get ready for season 2 of Babylon's Fall. I'm like, nobody's listening to you.
You're a ghost, old man. No one can hear you.
I'm glad that a lot of fucking trustworthy like YouTubers that I follow, who aren't like overly biased, like agree that the fucking Xbox conference was underwhelming.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of more people speak up about the Starfield footage and how it was very underwhelming. So I thought I was crazy, and then I also felt bad that I might be the only one that just didn't like it, and that everyone talking about it was seeing something I wasn't seeing, or even worse, it was just a whole bunch of fanboys confirming their biases, and I didn't realize they were fanboys, and I just thought I was wrong. Not that I need to be wrong, or that it's wrong to be wrong, but you know, like, people are allowed to have opinions. But yeah, no, it's, yeah, a lot of people I've watched are like, yeah, it's not as good as they were hyping it up to be.
Yeah,
They like to do that.
There's the obvious like super like the clearly a fucking fanboy and fanboys on Twitter about it, who like literally are just like, oh my god, Starfield looked amazing. It's gonna be game of the. It's like drop the fanboy like really, and if you say anything at all, not even mentioning system, like I told people, and I had this happen. Anytime I would comment anywhere about it, I would literally specify I was really excited for this game, but this reveal put a very bad taste in my mouth, and it looks really, really bad to me. Like, it looks rough. I'll wait for more footage, but as of right now, it looks bad. Again, I prefaced it by saying I was excited for it. What do I get? Oh, you're just a fucking Sony pony. It's like, shut up. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Is that all you got? Like, there's nothing. Like, because I am, and I'm sorry, it's true. Like, if you watch that look, if
Can't
you
take
look
criticism.
if you are looking at the Starfield footage and the ideas they're presenting to you, you're excited for it. That's different. Like, if just hearing the idea of like different planets or building a ship or going to that kind of exploration, just the idea, not necessarily seeing it, but the idea, I can understand people being like they're excited. It's why I was excited. You cannot tell me that watching that footage made you more excited. Like, it looks rough as fuck.
Yeah, it killed my boner. It gave me a cyberpunk, like, deja vu moment where I was like, even if I was excited about this, I'm gonna tame my expectations because this could go horrible and south real quick.
Yeah, no,
But,
and
yeah.
and it's just like, I hope because this was being made before they were acquired by Microsoft, that like they're like, say, the new Elder Scrolls, whenever that comes out, is a lot better. But like, until then, this is what I told people. Like this is what Bungie is. It doesn't matter if another company buys them. They just naturally just make buggy games that the fans then have to make better through mods on PC. Like Bethesda is not good at this stuff. And unless like the first game they release that they did not start until they were owned by Microsoft is a huge difference, I'm just going to assume that them being bought by Microsoft isn't going to change a damn thing.
It looked like a downgraded Destiny game. That's what it looked like.
Well, yeah, everybody's making the joke. They're calling it, I think they're calling it No Man's Field or something.
That's funny. No Man's Destiny. I just, I mean, it's hard to make space look unique without ripping from other people's, like, sources. I don't know. Like, I mean, it looked, I don't want to use the word generic. It definitely doesn't look generic. It looks different enough, but like the fact that a lot of people are comparing it to No Man's Sky, but that's because of like the gameplay itself, not necessarily the look. Like No Man's Sky is a little more colorful, but like the fact that like both have mining, both have randomized worlds, both have
Space
custom
exploration.
spaceships, both have ship fights, which I mean, I'm not saying No Man's Sky was the inventor of all these things, but they were the ones that popularized it. And then Destiny like did their own thing because Destiny is, not No Man's Sky, and it's definitely not Starfield, but it's closer to Starfield than it is No Man's Sky with the PvP, with the kind of exploring, but it's more MMO than RPG, and it's less, you can't custom like your house. You don't have like a hub. Maybe you can customize your ship. The only thing you can really customize is like the armor of your character, but most of what's in that game is like you're in a world that's like a contained map. You can explore and you just fight aliens in these sections and these like discovery like points of interest. But with Starfield, I think what disappointed me the most was I was expecting it to look pretty, and what I mean by that is like I was expecting it to look like 3 times better than whatever engine they were using to make Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, because they said it was a new engine, so I just thought it was going to look drastically different. This looked like it was running on the same engine.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
it's
disappointed
just
me.
It was
it's
running
ju-
on a fucking
dude,
potato.
no, that's the thing. That's the thing. Everybody tried to fucking defend it before we even saw gameplay. Oh, it's like it's the creation engine, but it's like the newest version. No. The idea of the creation engine is a dog shit engine. I don't care what you upgrade about it. It's a shit engine. Go to Unreal if you have to, like everybody else. Your engine is shit, Bethesda. Doesn't matter how you upgrade it. You don't know what you're doing.
This area is very unstable, Flitch. You better get
I'm glad I don't have to pay for it, so I have no commitment, so I'll definitely play it, and I'll probably like it a little bit more because of that. But yeah.
And also, too, and this is like a genuine fucking thought. I don't even need to preface by saying, oh, I'm not a fanboy, because we all know none of us are fanboys. Like, if we can afford it, we own everything. And, I gotta say, though, when it comes to, like, fucking, whenever... I'm not a huge indie game player. I'll play an indie game if it interests me, but I'll say, I don't know. Whenever Microsoft shows off indie games, they're always like bad looking. Whenever Sony shows off indie games, they're like at least decent.
Hmm.
Like Microsoft never knows what fucking indie games to acquire. Yeah, sure, they might get rights to show off ones that are multi-platform. Like for years since announcement, everybody was just waiting for the next Nintendo Direct for them to finally show more of the next Hollow Knight game, and it was shown on Xbox. Everybody's like, "What the hell? It wasn't shown at Nintendo." I don't know, and like just at this conference, it was like, yeah, Forza looks cool, but it's like it's another Forza. The technology's cool. If you're into that, you'll play it. Starfield, we just talked about Starfield. The Persona thing's cool if you give a shit. That vampire, what is it, Redfall? Whatever.
Redfall, yeah.
It's like, I'll
Yeah,
try
that-
it, but like, I don't
I'm
give a
so
fuck.
disappointed that the gameplay looked like that. I don't know what I was expecting. It is the people behind Deathloop. I don't know why I thought it wasn't going to look like Deathloop, but the second I saw it, it was like, this looks like Deathloop, and I just got immediately disinterested. And the gameplay looks the same as Deathloop. It's just maybe a few tweaks here or there. Things are going to change in the setting, and you're just in a different world, and that's their own fault. That's like their aesthetic. It's not even necessarily the engine, it's their aesthetic that I think I just have a disagreement with. But you do make a good point earlier about the whole like Xbox showing indies, because I really feel that way too, where I feel like sometimes and especially in more recent years, PlayStation has shorter conferences, and Xbox do these like long overhaul, like several hour like conferences. Like this one was like 2 hours, and it just feels like when they get to the indie part, they're just dumping it on all of us, and they're just like, here you go, here's some gameplay, here's some indie announcements, here you go, here's the trailers, make with. But then with PlayStation, it's like, okay, here's this specially curated like 30-minute event that will have like 70% of indies and then 2 big like main games that you're interested in, and we'll take care of them. We're like, they're putting them
say
on like
2.
pedestal, like
When it comes to the difference between indie games that Sony shows and indie games that Xbox shows, in terms of like just even remotely interesting, you never see shit like Stray at an Xbox conference.
exactly.
Stray actually looks pretty interesting.
I'm really excited for Stray.
Game of the year. I'm waiting for it.
And it's
Also
cool that
anticipated
I mean
game.
I want to get a physical copy, but I also think it's cool that it'll be free on PS Plus.
It's one of those things where I gotta buy both of them because I know the physical ain't coming at the same time as the digital, and I want to
No,
play
it'll come
that as
months later.
soon as possible. So
Yeah.
I'm buying both.
No, come back.
Also, I want to say one more thing about the whole Xbox thing. Is like, coming from a person that was never really a big Bethesda fan in the first place, but always tried to be. It's super disheartening and disappointing that like every game they come out, like every game that comes out from them, I'm just like, it's not for me, it's not for me. Or it's like, this one looks like it's for me, I try it, not for me. And I think at this point, it's been like 10 years, close to 10 years, I just don't think I like Bethesda games. Like, I think I just gotta admit that to myself.
Hey, I'm someone who, as of the last couple of years, is no longer really a fan of Bethesda. Like I think the last new release Bethesda game
Get
that
into
that I liked was Skyrim. Like Fallout 4 was dog shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I fucking hated Fallout 4. Fallout 76, I don't even need to say.
And I got in at a bad time because I never played Fallout 3. I never played Skyrim. The next Skyrim they're making, God only knows if I'll even like it, but I probably will because I didn't really like that type of... I like that more than The Witcher, let's say, even though they're in the same type of, like, era. But I tried Fallout 4. That was my introduction to Fallout, and then it wasn't hitting it for me.
Yeah,
The
no.
Fallout
ugh,
76, we played the beta. I didn't want to do that.
God, Fallout 4 is so
Yeah,
gross.
I think that's the only Bethesda games I've played, because they haven't made anything after 76, have they?
It feels like they're running out of ideas.
because they didn't make The Evil Within, but they were like a publisher, and I don't count that, but that's technically, I guess, their logo on it. But the
Yeah, I'm
games
trying
they've
to think-
made that I've played, yeah.
I'm trying to think. What was the
Currently.
last not only what was the last Bethesda published and developed game like by Bethesda Game Studios?
It was probably
Alex, you wanna look that
76, but I don't know.
Sorry, what?
Thinking
Can you
Fallout 4.
can you look up what was the last Bethesda game that was published but also developed by Bethesda, like by Bethesda Game Studios?
More
Because
important to develop.
was there anything after Fallout 76? I don't even think
They're probably putting all their work into Starfield.
Elder Scrolls Blades.
that's a mobile game. That doesn't count. So
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
else.
but
So,
that-
Fall-
like single
so,
player.
so,
Yeah,
so
so
Fallout
yeah, it was
4 was
76.
their last like big game.
Before.
Yeah.
Which
Or
came
76
out last,
was
4 or
their.
76.
76 wasn't. I don't think 76 was developed by Bethesda.
Here, I'll put this in the
Oh.
chat. Here, maybe this will help.
Yeah.
Pogs in the chat.
Just
I
a
always
Wikipedia
consider going
graph.
back to
There you
the
go.
old Fallouts because I feel like Fallout as like a series is an important piece of gaming history that if you have the chance to play them if you can, and you may like them, and if you don't, that's fair, that's valid, you tried, you know, make
Well,
do.
like it,
But
I-
yeah, I do have New Vegas downloaded on my Xbox and Fallout 3 whenever I want to touch them. Because I feel like those, out of all the Fallout games to play, are the ones to play because everyone hypes them the fuck up. Not that in a bad way, but because, like, kind
No,
of
I
like
get
The
you.
Last of Us. Not to bring up The Last of Us, but everyone hypes that the fuck up. Rightfully so, because it needs to be, because it's a fantastic game of that era. And similar to Last of Us, to Fallout, to other, you know, Halo, stuff like that. Like, these are staple games that need to be played to, you know, just hold the history of gaming itself. It's not a console war thing. It's I made examples for multiple consoles, but yeah.
I mean, if it is a console war, Xbox took the first shot. They were the ones who.
Well,
took
no, and I just-
Bethesda.
On the back.
I think people get clouded with
Fallout
the
4,
idea that hang on, let me close my door. Oh crap. I think people get clouded with the idea because, and it's true, out of all three companies, the past like couple of years, Microsoft has been the most pro-consumer of the three companies. And I think because they're like that, I think they're given too much of a free pass in terms of, like, honestly, what the fuck do Xbox gamers, like people who only play Xbox, what's there to look forward to? Like, they don't have anything.
They're mostly
Like-
playing multiplayer experiences.
Like, and you know, you can fucking like back up on Game Pass. Yes, the idea of Game Pass is fucking great, obviously, and it's great. You can get those like when there is an Xbox game to look forward to. You get it day one. It's a good place to, you know, for a decent price to try out stuff that you might not want to buy or wait for a discount on. But I think people just get too caught up in the ideas and how like positive they are to really like accept the fact that like, okay, yes, like you can be pro-consumer but also not have any product that's like that interesting.
They have Halo and they have Gears. That's
Because it's
about
like
it.
it's like, well, no, not I'm not even saying from like a what they have as a series. I'm just talking about within the next couple months, because it's like everything like obviously there's stuff coming out exclusive to Xbox, but like none of it is like mind blowing. Like there's nothing coming from Xbox where it's just like, oh my god, I need to play this.
Yeah.
And I think
So-
because they're so pro-consumer, people just let them be like that. It's like, yeah, I don't really have anything, but they're the most on my side of the three companies, so therefore it's okay. I tell you, Game Pass is a great idea. I'm always sub to it, but I gotta tell you, anytime I go on Game Pass, you know how many times I've mindlessly scrolled through the entirety of Game Pass and gone out with nothing I've wanted to play?
Too
I
many
do that all the
times.
time with my games with gold games that I have stockpiled.
And it's just like,
200 of them.
yeah, like the idea is great, but it's like there's nothing to play here. Like, what do I use Game Pass for? I use it to play Halo, and not even Infinite. I use it to play the originals. And it's just like I think people need to understand that you can be pro-consumer but also have nothing to offer.
unfortunately, that's gonna fall upon deaf ears because Xbox fanboys will die on that hill if they have to.
They announced like one good game and then they like just bounced. They announced Hellblade, which is kind of the reason why I bought my Series X, which,
yes.
you know, deja vu moment because like 10 years later I bought my Xbox One for Quantum Break and then never touched it since. And then with Xbox Series X, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for Hellblade. And then what's going to come out after Hellblade
There's
for me?
Avowed,
But
but that's on
granted,
PC. So.
granted, I've played my Xbox Series X more than I've played my Xbox One in the entirety that I've owned it. So, I mean, I definitely gotten my money's
Same.
worth out of it. Because there's just more shit to play on, and the old shit that I owned on the One plays and looks better on the Series X. So even
Right.
if which, I mean, more than likely I'll upgrade my Series X when they make a new one in like 10 years. But I don't really need to, because it's kind of like the perfect console to just play my old remastered games. But yeah.
There's that
Something that
new
screams
game
I need to play on
called
Xbox.
Scorn.
Oh yeah, that's.
It has
I don't-
Doug Bradley as the voice actor, so that's
I get
Or
this
as,
year's
or as
thing,
I'm
probably
gonna
not
call
play it.
again, David Cronenberg the game.
Yeah, or like H.R. Gallinger fucking the game. That like alien designer
Neat.
guy.
When I saw Scorn, I'm like, I don't give two fucking shits. And then I heard Doug Bradley's voice, and I'm like, okay, I'd like to rescind that notice.
Okay. Place that there.
Is that
What?
an Xbox exclusive, or is that coming on both sides?
Every Xbox exclusive now is on PC. So if you own a
I'm
PC,
coming on
you-
both sides.
But it's a matter of feeling. Like I feel like third-person action games should be played on a console, just because I just feel like that's what it was meant for. Whereas like first-person games, like Avowed, I could see that being fine on PC.
You won't catch me dead playing a Resident Evil game on PC.
Where he dies.
Catch Me Evil Dead. Where the fuck do I? Just gotta go up higher. Aha. It didn't go.
Nice work, kiddo. Sealing those mines and rescuing the slaves. You showed those lip sprockets who's boss. Now get your little rusted butt back to the command center on the double.
When am I gonna get some allies? Oh. Hey guys.
Introducing new ally Vera.
This game's sick. Digging it.
Thank you, I'm here every Saturday night.
Has anybody here played Ratchet Deadlocked?
No.
No.
Christian has, but he's not here.
Is he the one who's gonna be at TMG?
Yes.
I will ask him how it is.
He's like.
I
he's
played that really shitty fucking mobile Ratchet and Clank game.
Ratchet is one series that, after I'm done with everything else I'm working on, I may like do that one. And I really like the fact that Into the Nexus has come down quite a bit. Oh, oh god, oh god. Wow. Oh god, what the fuck? Awesome.
You motherfucker, why can't she use that?
What you playing there, Rito?
I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII. I'm trying to figure out why this one character cannot do elemental
Can we call you
attacks and
Dorito?
defense. Go ahead, I'll call you JoJo.
I would love that.
Was that a JoJo reference?
Was that the bite of 87?
Get back here, you little shit.
Hey,
Move it.
Joe.
Alright.
Could you look up something for me for a hot second?
I can, I'm playing Sifu.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm trying to figure out why this one character cannot use elemental attacks and defense.
Oh god. Awesome. Hello.
It's funny, I'm reading, Alex, this one's for you. I'm reading a review about a gaming mouse. It says, works great, 5 stars. My girlfriend and I were on the verge of breaking up because I would keep her awake at night with my constant mouse clicking. Not anymore. Consider this relationship saved. This mouse is so silent, we'll sometimes forget I'm even home. She'll sometimes forget I'm even home and invite her lover over. He's a pretty cool guy.
Stud.
The sector is secure. Let's move on.
That relationship was not saved.
This game plays really well for its time. Word for the constant frame drop. Oh shit. Fuck off.
Boy, oh.
Check for casualties.
Well, at least I don't get...
Netbar to command center. We're gonna need a det pack out here stat. The Sector 4 tunnel is blocked. Here, use this det pack to clear the way. Want some help? Well, you got it anyway. I'll cover you. I'll cover you. I'll fight with you.
Let's get her done.
Well, you got it anyway.
Clear the way. Hello, fellows. Spew upgrade. Hell yeah. Oh, I can't.
Joe, the more I think about the premise, or at least the concept of the Joker sequel being a musical, the more and more I weirdly like it. I don't know. I feel like if it's done in such a specific way, it could possibly work.
See, and the more I think about it, like not even with any of that information, when I think of like the more non DCEU like DC films, the Batman, I could see a sequel. I don't think Joker needs it. I think it was fine
Yeah,
as
not
just
even
one
like
movie.
sequel. That's yeah, no.
But like,
it
and then
definitely
and
needs
then
to
and
stay
then
standalone.
and then the minute I saw like what the title was and what it translated to, I'm like, oh fucking god, they're doing this story again. Like, come on.
No.
It's like not
It's
every
very
fucking
Oscar baity.
it's like they're like the Joker had stories with people before the fucking 90s when that fucking bitch came into the comics.
Harley?
Yes. Yeah, it's rumored. I
No,
don't know if you know
fucking
the news.
no, fucking Batman.
Yeah, no. Lady Gaga is in talks to play Harley Quinn in the sequel to Joker. Which, hey, if you're gonna cast anyone that's not Margot Robbie, Lady Gaga is an exceptional casting.
Exceptional.
How old is Lady
Exceptional.
Gaga now?
Stop saying
Don't care,
Gaga.
I'll
You're gonna
stick
give
it.
Alex like a fucking complex.
She's fucking.
Nuclear boner.
I don't know if Lady Gaga. Or I was gonna say I don't know if Lady Gaga is still streaming. I don't know. Alex is still streaming. I was about to say something.
I don't know if Lady Gaga is still streaming.
Hi guys, what's up Twitch? Thanks for subscribing.
What's going on, Nathan?
Goo goo.
Gaga. I don't even think of Britney Spears now when I hear that. I just think of the epic movie spoof 300 scene where she's just fucking screaming
fucked.
at that baby.
God, if there was ever a weird movie, that was it.
Oh yeah, he's still streaming.
Was that your baby's foot?
But yeah, Lady Gaga, get it.
Oh. Please tell me there's a checkpoint. Okay, thank God.
Not like a hitman sort of way, in like a MILF sort of way.
I have to go back up there.
I'm gonna go make me some food. Be right back.
Shut up, bitch. Whoa. In the vehicle. Turn around.
Run around, I get around.
Let's move on.
Woo! Oh, it's just rocket launcher ammo. Fuck!
Regroup.
Nice.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Fuck this Kuhn, okay?
Let's move on to the next area, Glitch.
We're still receiving reports of well attacks. Clean up
Oh
this
my
town and
God.
protect our citizens.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Um... Hmm. You got tweet goal? Oh. Oh. Ooh. How do we open the door here? Oh. Nope. Ah. Is there like a grapple hook or something? Ah, here we go.
Call for backup!
There you go, you fuck.
sure. Let's move on.
Nice.
There's another one. There. Regroup.
Die, 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 die. How are they able to hit me? Fuck it.
Check for casualties.
That's the elite grunt, Glitch, commander of the grunt units. Watch out for his melee attack.
I'm back with food.
Watch out for his melee attack. How the fuck do you want me to do that? Okay. Okay, he was just up on me the whole time.
That's the elite grunt, Glitch, commander of the grunt units. Watch out for his melee attack.
Come on. I'll cover you. You can count me in. Open fire! Open fire!
Just gonna squeak by here. Yeah.
I'll cover you.
We did it.
Nice work, kid. You did good.
What'd you expect? We're just warming up.
Well, let's not break out the joy lube just yet. You've still got a lot of work to do. That mill bastard Vlax escaped. If he gets the location of Droid Town to Corrosive, we'll be up to our gaskets in trouble. Our intelligence indicates that our crap basket mill buddy is probably heading for the mill crater compound on the far side of Dimbar Chasm in the wastelands. You're going to have to stop him, kiddo.
I just fixed me a captured mill vehicle called a RAT, Rapid Armored Transport. It'll get us to the compound toot sweet.
Nice one, Gramps. You, Junior, and the Pooch get in the rat and stop that damn grunt. I'll transmit more orders when you reach the compound. Now move your asshole.
23 minutes. I gotta wrap up here.